Yes, sir. So, bro, like early 2000s, 90s, 80s, I don't know the origin when it began, but classrooms, teachers, whoever it is, would bring in a dare officer to speak to the classroom. Drug abuse resistance, education officers there to prevent you from thinking and indulging in taking drugs. You could be sitting in that seat like that ain't gonna be me. It's gonna be somebody in that classroom in your school that's gonna be severely fucked up from using drugs. Neither here nor there. In this case right here, we got Deion Sanders, all-time great Hall of Famer from the NFL, and he's a head coach for Jackson State University. So he got brothers in the classroom, some dudes out there that basically get messed up, and he's basically trying to create a thought resistance program. Brothers out here need to resist. They need to restrain themselves from thoughts. We got dudes out here sitting like that ain't gonna be me. I ain't gonna be that shimp. I ain't gonna be that nigga shimping on that chick. And then that dude is out there stressing himself, looking like Obama after the second term over some chick. So you gotta applaud Deion Sanders for what he's doing for the brothers. Get your notepad. Be up on game. Don't be mad at a girl like this when she's keeping it real with you. You should be happy that she's keeping it real with you. This is the same chick that said, if you want to get that bag, you want to chase that bag, you looking for some security and whatnot, all you got to do is sleep with an athlete. They don't wear condoms. If you're a five-star athlete, a recruit, or somebody in high school or whatever it is, you should be applauding. You shouldn't be depressed. You shouldn't be feeling bad because all of these girls are out here to get you. You should be chilling, be up on your game, and be on your Derek Jeter until you retire. Unless you're rocking with your high school sweetheart like LeBron, Russell Westbrook, Dame Lillard, the list goes on. But let's check it out, because like I said, this is a thought resistance program. But you still got people that fall victim to women like this, the thought nature. PJ Washington got a baby with the broad. So many people. Tyler Hero got a baby with an IG chick. The list goes on, bro. But let's check it out. These niggas got a bird call for this chick. You know these dudes know about her from watching Instagram videos, watching her shake her ass and kick the soccer ball and whatnot. She's built a brand. She even had classes going around showing girls how to twerk or having a dancing twerk class. Like, bro, bird brain shit.
Calm down now, calm down.
Can you introduce yourself and let's go from step A to Z, because we got to kind of show these guys the other side.
Well, my name is Brittney, and I'm your thought advisor for the day.
Right.
Of game. And that's why you gracefully blessed us with your presence, so they could understand from your point of view how this game is played.
So my name is Brittney Renner, aka Bundle of Brittney on Instagram. I have been on social media for
Joe
almost...
ain't took notes all year, but now you want to
Yo, bro got his notepad out like everybody in the classroom should. So many dudes get played by women that they just don't learn from other people's mistakes. They be like, that ain't gonna be me. They got that ego up there. Then what happens? They get their heart broken. They're in comment sections. They're a red pillar. They're going their own way. You already know, man.
That's how the game starts, with the phone.
Right.
They going on Instagram and they see you. And what happens? They try to get off in them DMs. And kind of take us on the journey of how this is played out.
I mean, honey, like, I feel like my DMs, it's like a Nike store. There's nothing but checks. So it just, for me, I feel like
Hold on. They missed that game.
They giving her that bird call. The DM is filled with nothing but checks. That means The people that you might be supporting, the people that you put on the pedestal are sweating these chicks because they're a quick piece to just, you know what I mean, tap and go about your business. They looking their best on the Instagram. They got all the filters, they got all the angles, they got all the clothes, Fashion Nova, whatever it is. Come on, bro. You feel like you're the only dude that's trying to be in the DM? But like I said, with all of these girls that's getting all of this attention, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Are they going to value your attention, your energy? You got to pay attention.
Nothing but blue checks.
They missed that game right there. She says like a Nike store.
It's like a Nike store. There's nothing but blue checks. So honestly, when you reach a certain status, you can have the pick of the litter. So for me,
She don't mean checks, paper.
Football really believes that just because she fucked up, quote unquote, you know what I'm saying? She fucked up in society to where her status is a little bit elevated to where she might be a little more known than she was as a regular chick kicking soccer balls, that she could pick the litter. Basically what she's telling you is that she gets to pick who she's going to have sex with. Nothing more, nothing less. She doesn't pick shit.
Blue checks.
I'm talking heavy
Verified.
hitters. Some of y'all's favorite rappers, NBA players, football players. It's like, to me, once you reach that level just of popularity, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. And for me, my whole journey on here, I felt like my life almost felt like I was.
Notice, bro, she didn't say like your favorite managers, your favorite restaurant owners, you know what I'm saying? Your favorite ball club owners. She didn't say nothing in that nature. Ball players, entertainers, the biggest simps on the planet.
Disney World, like I lived in Disney World, like you get to skip the line, you get privilege, like people just want to be next to you. They don't even see you as human anymore. And you can either, you know, use it to your advantage.
People paid attention to that. She said people don't even view you as human anymore because they see the accumulation of views, comments, follows, and the subscribers or followers that you got on your platform or whatnot, and they feel like you're some type of goddess. Oh my gosh, nobody's ass looks that perfect on the internet. You look so much better than the people in my immediate circle, the people that I'm graduating with. You look better than this cheerleader that had a crush on me since sophomore year. Because you got 500,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness, you're a goddess, you're a queen. People actually think like that, bro. Don't be that sucker.
And maybe abuse it, or you can, you know, try to make something happen. So a lot of guys who are in my DM, you're in my DM because I'm Brittney Renner. So naturally, if you play a sport, it's kind of like, well, that's an incentive to talk to you. A lot of times, women, men in general, everybody wants something.
Thank you.
Everybody wants something. So it's like, even if we both have our own thing going on, me still being with you is a good look because you boost my stock. Just like you boost my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I boost your stock. It's just that simple. It's kind of like a give and take, but you have to be aware of what you're signing up for. You want to.
What kills me, they got the motivational music that you hear behind somebody like a drill sergeant talking, telling you to get up at 6 a.m., 5 a.m. every morning, go for a run 30 minutes before you have your coffee. That's the type of music you hear. This ain't the type of music you hear in the background of a thought resistance program starring Brittney Renner talking about she gets the pick of the litter.
And it's kind of like, you do understand there's a lot that comes with that, right? There's gonna, like, how it's, to be able to decipher who really loves you for you, I think that's like the billion-dollar question we're all wanting to know.
This is how the game is played. Please know that. We're putting you up on game because some of y'all gonna make it. I hope, pray all of y'all make it, even if you make it in the business world. That's a whole nother category of game. In that world too. They just dress it up a little different.
Yeah.
The game is the same. Only thing changed is your names.
Yeah.
That's the stuff I just spit right there.
Yo, man, bro, stay up on game. And when you want to find out about a woman, man, all you got to do is just ask her open-ended questions. She'll talk herself to death. You won't even have to ask no more. Pretty much. and listen when they tell you. Don't try to run around it. Don't try to beat around the bush, because you got a lot of dudes that like to live in denial because they know what the chick is, but they just don't want to believe it. You know what I mean? Trying to change a chick.
You are useful, and it's better to be useful than useless. So you just have to have that understanding that, okay, I have something to offer, you know, whether that's financial, status-wise, whatever. And people do see that as a bonus to be with you. There's nothing wrong with that, because you both, like, both of you can have stuff going on, but you just have to be aware nobody is just here for nothing. It's just about figuring out who could be there during the times of adversity. And you would only know that going through adversity. Like, if you had an injury and you weren't able to play, or just for even a short amount of time, like, there are just certain things you're gonna have to just see for yourself. You guys get in these situations where you have your favorite person, or you're in a relationship and y'all wanna play. Like, there are repercussions to everything that you do, good, bad, or indifferent. Because there is...
Yo, my bad, man. I can't stop laughing at the fact that they got the motivational music and they got Brittney Renner here for Thought Resistance, clapping her hands like she's giving a motivational speech at halftime, trying to tell the brothers to pick up their spirits and pick up their heads. You could either be useful or useless.
A cost at telling the truth. But there is an even greater cost when you lie.
That's a good game right there, girl.
So, as a
Yeah,
man,
that's good.
you be prepared to stand on principle. So if you want to lie and you want to cheat, you know, just like in my situation, then you got to accept it how it comes. Accept what comes behind it. I feel like a lot of men do cheat because they are afraid of, well, what if I'm being faithful and I'm...
We go delving into conversations that we do not need to be talking about. Come on, Deion, you should have cut the cord. Once she started drifting away with no paddle, you already know that she's talking about something that's outside of her expertise. When we want to talk about gaming, shaming, getting what you got, getting what you want with what you got, that's what you want to talk about. Talk about how you wanted to play athletes saying that they're dumb. That's what we want to talk about. You know what I mean? Anything outside of that being a thought, and why we need to restrain from getting into relationships with thoughts, that's what we need to talk about. That's why you're here. Nothing more, nothing less.
She's cheating or lying on me. But the thing is when you cheat, you're really only cheating yourself out of something real. Because the relationship is only going to go as...
Like, yo, what the fuck this bitch talking about? They like, yo, is this bitch gonna start dancing or something? Is she gonna put us on with some, you know what I mean? Like, yo, man, you can't take this serious, man. She's gonna drop some gems because a broken clock is right 2 times a day, but come on, man, you can't take this shit serious.
Because you're able to go with yourself. And so if you're committed, as a man, you gave this woman your word. If you're committed and you don't honor that commitment, then really what are you worth? And where are you going? What are you doing? Because you're wasting your own time. So I don't know if it's just like a hypothetical situation, but I feel like if you're going to cheat on whoever you're with, then just leave. Have some respect for yourself and leave.
See, when y'all get my age and my stage, you gotta learn how to listen. Because when you listen, a woman really tells on herself. Do you understand how passionate she was about that? Did you understand how passionate she was about that? You either adding to me or helping me multiply, or you subtract and divide. And all those people that subtract and divide with the little pettiness and all that, they gotta go. They're in there for just a moment, because I dismiss them, I flush them, and move on to the next page. I don't even look back.
I can respect anyone's truth, but I do not fuck with liars. Once you lie one time, your credibility is shot.
Right.
Like, there's nothing left to discuss because you don't even respect yourself enough to tell yourself the truth. So if you're gonna, like, that's cool, you lie to everybody else, but don't lie to yourself.
That's right.
Don't lie to yourself. So for me, whatever you put out into the world, you have to get back. It's the Karma Cafe where you're served what you deserve.
So I appreciate you keeping it 100 and being authentic.
It's the Karma Cafe. You serve what you deserve. Yo. Yo, with the motivational music, clapping her hands and whatnot, I feel like she was in the wrong locker room. She's trying to give a speech to dudes that know where they're going and whatnot. They're there playing for the football team. They know what they're trying to do. She should have been in the she should have been in the locker room with the dance team or the powder puff team talking about be true to yourself. Let's be honest. Let's be real. It's enough of that though. I'm out.